be my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make my temperature dey rise. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, never need it. Pull up, make us see you love. Yeah, my love, me make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. They do me a give party, oh no 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 no. And they call me. Girl, I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Ay, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make it for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. with Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Kispert in at the 3. And for the Nets, Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Irving drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Brooklyn. Morris passes to Kuzma. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. Porzingis finds Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
Now, here's Kispert. Morris passes to Porzingis. Now, Kuzma. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Kispert, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Here's Simmons. And oh, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Back to Morris. Three-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Wizards. Last time they met was in Washington.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Now here's Porzingis after Ben Simmons' miss. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Kispert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Simmons. Here's Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Now, here's Kuzma. 12 points his last outing. Morris outside. There's the drive. Got a piece of it. It's another look. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Irving drives in. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
Pass to Porzingis. And finished off by Beal.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
No good on the free throw. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And the second free throw, good. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 34-point game against Portland. Morris, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The shot's good from Claxton.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he's easy.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, they just got ambushed. Not really expecting the comeback. And I mean, it came on quick and strong, but I think it could be a good lesson for them moving forward.
Just doing the job on the back there.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards trail by 6. Beal the pass to Morris. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Morris has got 5 now.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And Brooklyn turns it over again. And let's bring up a list of some of the NBA's hottest players. Among shooting guards, these are the leading scorers over the course of the last month. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Look, if there's a shot available, he'll take it. And he gives them some big numbers when he does it.
Now, here's Kuzma. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. That's leading by 4. Here's Irving. He drains the quick shot. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Now the pass to Kuzma. Morris with a screen on O'Neal. Kuzma. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Kuzma's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Simmons. Rebound, Washington.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And stolen by Simmons. The finish. And Simmons slams it in.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Wizards trail by 8. Outside, Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. And it's sent back by Irving.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
And then Simmons slams it in.
And they the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go with Teacher Pride.
Changes for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Warren comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Curry subbed in for Simmons. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. With it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. None, that's good.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Here's Kuzma following the bucket by the Nets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
First free throw is good.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now, here's Avdia. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wright. The Wizards with another miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And stolen by Wright. It's Kuzma top the key. Takes it off the glass. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Shoots from the baseline. Jump shot is good.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Wright throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Curry can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Gafford against Irving. And it's sent back by Irving. Curry outside. The shot that time, not on target. And the Wizards now going the other way. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded by Harris. And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's the three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Mills was checked in for Harris. And how about we check the numbers for Kyle Kuzma? Kicks to none. No good on the three. Nets leading by 6. Here's Warren from 16 feet away. He cans it.
How about the pop and drop for Warren? The pull-up is so hard to defend, particularly when it's a guy like TJ who has size.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Inside. Avdia gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
wants a t-shirt? Come on!
For Kuzma, right around 21 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Nets leading by 7. Irving dishes to Warren. Driving the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
And this guy just gets buckets. Warren is more than capable of finishing on that drive.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the wing right side. Right with a screen on Warren. Kuzma passes to Gafford. On the wing, Irving. He's got 15, and that one drops.
Well, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Nunn passes to Kuzma. Nunn with the screen for Kuzma. Back to Nunn. Puts up a 3. Hills with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Wright dishes to Avia. Nice D from Warren.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Good on the bucket. And the Nets lead by 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, but the opposition has not been able to respond.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Nets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn. And here is Morris. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kispert is out there with Abdia. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yes, that goes in. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 13. Beal against Thomas. Here's Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Beal from long range drains the three-pointer. Beal's got 5.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Here he goes. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Beal taking his time here. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this victory.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you.
Great advice. David, thanks. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Harris is checked in for Warren. And both free throws good for Mills. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Porzingis with a screen on Thomas. Beal cans the shot with nobody near him. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Mills. That shot no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Morris looking over the floor. And it's Kispert in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Kispert's got his second basket of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Mills. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Takes a three. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's good. Wizards trail by 18. Outside Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Thomas. Here's Beal. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Baseline jumper. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way up. Claxton's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pass to Kispert for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. O'Neal misses. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Beal finds Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in this era of player movement, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Free throw good for Morris. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Patty Mills. And Morris drops them both. Brooklyn leading by 18. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. Outside Beal. It's sent back down by Simmons. Offside Harris. Off target from the wing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Avdia. Shoots the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Back to Morris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And these are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. The net second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Free throw good for Morris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Shot from the wing. Simmons can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 17. Beal the pass to Morris. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Simmons can't get it to go. Washington's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Morris right side. Beal from long range bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got 10.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Monte Morris. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Wright looking around to the middle. Here's Gafford. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn leading by 13. Takes the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
Out left to the wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
A 3 from Simmons. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Beal with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 5. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal finds Gafford. With the shot. Kispert, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Beal. He scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
A 3 from Simmons. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball's knocked loose, and so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Wizards, they're 5 spots away.
And seeing where the Nets are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Watanabe comes in for Royce O'Neal, and Warren subbed in for Harris. Kuzma outside. Back to Wright. There's the triple. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wright's got 5 now. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Curry. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Kuzma outside. The pass to Gafford. Back to Kuzma. Screen by Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that one misses. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Here's Kispert. And again, Washington no good. That's leading by 16. Here's Watanabe. Bucket is good. Watanabe's got his first points of the game. The Wizards shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Wright's got 7 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Gafford.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Wright outside. Gafford inside. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Warren against Kuzma. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one's good, Irving.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Now here's Kuzma. Kicks to Wright. None wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 6.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Warren for 3. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensive rebound. Gafford was second chance points on the tip in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
That's leading by 14. Here's Irving. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
Here's Nunn. And Washington again with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Lets it go from deep. And the net, another 3.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooter.
Kuzma outside. In the corner, Nunn with it. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's Brooklyn, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, with plenty of action going on right now, let's get you up to date on the latest. It's the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points down in the fourth quarter. They have got some work to do. And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Washington Wizards.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in its center. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Here's Simmons. Kept alive. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets. Outside, Porzingis.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. There's Beal with the three. And again, Washington no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
At the line, 1 shot.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Passes it to Kispert. Here's Beal. Claxton knocks it away. O'Neal against Kuzma. Shot on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. O'Neal's got 7 points.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Simmons. It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Morris against Simmons. Morris kicks to Kuzma. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
This ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Washington calls timeout.
Timeout. Washington. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Wizards 5th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Here's Beal. He's got 14. Wizards passing it around. Porzingis finds Kuzma. Will it go? A three-pointer is right on target. Kuzma's got 14 points for the game.
Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Irving's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
It's good from long range. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Irving against Beal. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
The first one falls.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Diaz checked in for Washington. Both free throws good for Irving. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. No good on the triple.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pulls up on the wing, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Goes up the baseline, and that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Irving's shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Brooklyn? And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. He dishes it to Beal. Pass to Avdia. Out to the right wing. Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. It's tipped. Irving looking over the floor. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 38 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
It's Beal on the wing for the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Harris passes to Claxton. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. The Wizards shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Kuzma outside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Simmons. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Kuzma outside. And there's the pass to Porzingis. He kicks it to Beal. Over Irving. And Washington again with the bucket.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
O'Neal. Again, the Nets for 2.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Wizards have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Morris passes to Beal. Morris with a screen on Irving. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here's Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 40 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Morris passes to Porzingis. The dish to Beal. The tray. And again, Washington with the triple.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 42 points for Kyrie Irving.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Outside, Porzingis. And Beal gets it to go. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up, trying to score.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Washington's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Now, here's Avdia. Defense right on him. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Claxton. He's covered by Beal. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
Pass to Porzingis from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
He gets that one.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Morris passes to Kuzma, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Wizards also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. Timeout called the Nets.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go.
Let's look at the numbers for Bradley Beal. Putting up about 22 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
On defense, Brooklyn. They get the rebound.
I know they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Good on the shot. Mills has got 10 points.
From 3.
Washington shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Right, the pass to Gafford. Passes it to Nunn. The second chance effort. It's blocked. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards shooting in the second half so far about 45%. In the corner, Nunn with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Beal against Warren. Pass to Avdia. Oh, good with the triple. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Watanabe, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's the screen. Here's Beal. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Beal's got 33.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Mills. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Wright finds Gafford.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
1:22 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Watanabe. Releases from 15. Rebounded by the Wizards. Avdia. He's got 5. A wide open look here for Wright. Cans it from downtown.
3.
Wright's got 10.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Mills looking it over. Over Wright. Off the left ring and out.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
For the screen on Thomas. Beal. Thomas grabs the rebound.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Here's Warren. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Washington.
Pass to Nunn. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Kendrick Nunn, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Substitutions on the court.
On defense, the Nets. Shot from the inbound. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. And again, Washington no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Warren. No good from 18. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front, running away with this one.
111.
And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Taj Gibson is out there with Gill. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Barton in at the small forward. Passes to Nunn. Gill with a screen on Thomas. Nunn finds Gibson. Warren against Barton. Clock at 4. Fades back. Thomas grabs the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Nunn. Wright outside. Lots of room. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Warren with the ball for Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Barton surveying the floor. This one for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires for 3. Rebound, Washington.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And your next youth team. Please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. The Nets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far from outside the arc. And the Nets miss again. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gibson against Thomas. And Gibson kicks to none. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the play-in tournament, Craig, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Nunn nails both of them. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Sumner, offensive rebound, nets, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Barton, wide open, he fires, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barton's got 6 points in the quarter. From past the arc, Sumner's shot is off.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Goodwin passes to Nunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 23. Here's Sumner. Nunn grabs the board. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint, and that one's good. Gill.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized. After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And it's Goodwin in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Goodwin's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Sumner over Goodwin. Rebound by the Wizards. Nunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Gibson. And it's Goodwin in the corner. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Gibson with the steal. Barton against Warren. Gill misses. And it's Warren with the ball for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Edwards. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Washington calls timeout.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Porzingis is checked in for Gibson. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gill. Beal's checked in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Goodwin. Wizards trail by 20. Morris with the ball. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 20. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 46 points.
Determined to produce. Kyrie, he is just relentless. He is always putting pressure on the defense.
Kuzma with a screen on Simmons. Morris passes to Porzingis. And it's blocked. Timeout called, the Nets.
Everyone, I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Wizards making a switch here. Pittsburgh's checked in. Here's Simmons. Over Morris. Here's Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Porzingis high post. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one.
Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Claxton, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons. Claxton's got 4 this quarter.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And it's Simmons penetrating. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Morris passes to Porzingis. It's Beal on the way. 3-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
20 feet out. Simmons can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 19. And here is Morris. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal with 1 shot.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Here's Beal. Off the inbound. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons going inside. Oh, he jams it right over Corey Kispert. Wow!
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hand.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. Porzingis finds Kuzma. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
The Wizards working the ball around now. That one good for 2.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Simmons inside the line. Here's Claxton. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Kuzma with a screen on Irving. Tries the spin move. Beal the pass to Kispert. Off target from 3-point range. Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's Harris. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Harris.
Here's Morris. And the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Kispert. Drills the 3-pointer.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
From the line. The offensive rebound. Claxton the pass to Irving. Kicks it to Harris. Over Kispert. Harris misses.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Inside, Beal. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Kyle Kuzma.
Beal's got 39.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Irving. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma passes to Morris. Stolen by O'Neal. Unloads. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Simmons. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 16. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Irving.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so checking out their record tonight, Mark win number 32 overall.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. TJ Warren comes in for Joe Harris. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Simmons. The Wizards also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. Wright, left side. No one covering.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Mills with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Mills can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wright, the pass to Nunn. Wide open look. A putback. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 11 points in the quarter.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Normally he drains that.
Kuzma outside. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're up by 14. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Mills can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. Right.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Down by 12. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Wright.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's none. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. Now Mills. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Great game. How were you able to have so much success scoring?
Just by playing aggressive, man. This is my playground out here, so I just treated it so. I just had fun playing basketball. I'm so grateful to be playing the game that I love every single day. So, you know, and being back home is nothing like it, man. I just come out here and just have fun. It's easy to play out here in Brooklyn, man.
We all love coming to the app, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.